one of the things here at the Media Virus is we love having bunnies, and our beloved Hector passed on. So we've got 2 new bunnies, and the enclosure, Hector's enclosure, really wasn't big enough for 2. So we're going to add on to her enclosure, or their enclosure. Now there's 1 boy, 1 girl, I believe. So we're gonna get some free bunnies too, which is cool. And I'll, show a shot of the bunnies instead of me talking about bunnies. So yeah, the floor that I decided to use, I forgot where I put the floor, but it's in a roll. Here it is. So it's in a roll 2x5. So I decided to make this particular enclosure interior design width of 2x5. That was the plan.
Once I had that plan developed, I was able to draw up a simple sketch, create a cut list, and have it all taken care of at Home Depot. They were able to cut the materials for me and give me the scraps. I also decided to get these spacks because they don't need any pre-drilling for wood. So that's why I got those.
All right, so this is going to be the basic size. It's 2x5, like I mentioned, and just to make sure that everything it does fit. Instead of driving real long screws or banging nails or anything like that, I went and bought a bunch of these corner brackets. They're 41 cents a piece. I have got, and that also is easier. You can use smaller screws and things like that. So these brackets are going to go like this.
As you can see, I'm putting the brackets in the corners, but then I set up a little table to, install the brackets on the interior pieces. The interior pieces are 21, which would make a finished dimension with lumber on each side of 24. Look at me go. I don't really work that fast. It's time lapse. But as you can see, I get the brackets in place slowly but surely because I'm using some really old equipment. And so that's me installing the upper piece now. The first, now I'm installing the center. Did a lot of editing in this video. That's me flipping it around, installing center. That's right. There it is. Drink it in. All right, so now I'm going to install the floor. I'm putting that 2x5, 1 inch, like grate, I guess you'd call it, or animal fencing. Now I am attempting to attach the chicken wire via using the outside or the exterior of the body of the cage. At this point, I don't have a staple gun, so I'm doing my best to try to figure it out. But I do eventually break down and buy a staple gun. My beautiful girlfriend Erica is assisting me at this point, and
this is where we left off last night. I got the chicken wire going all the way around. I need to staple down the chicken wire so they don't, they can't get out, and some other stuff I gotta do. Oh yeah, the door, the hinges. So yeah, I'm gonna put wheels on the bottom of the legs so we can roll this around because we haven't quite figured out where exactly we would like to put it. I haven't been using tools. I've been playing with toys, and they're children's, the type of shit you buy at Five Below or Christmas time. This is a Ryobi set. I hope it works. I have never continually had a set of these because they do break. Now these are some kind of special awesome metal that I hope they made some sincere improvements.
They're okay
to the quality of the stuff, but I sincerely doubt it. I did decide to splurge on a staple gun.
Yeah, boy.
To staple everything down, so.
That's a DeWalt staple gun. You know it. DeWalt.
This is a different drill that I was using last night. I was able to commandeer some of my old tools. And more old tools are coming. But
and that DeWalt.
For right now, this is what I got. I'm going to go ahead and install these wheels because that is going to make it a whole lot easier to maneuver this thing around.
This is where I edited out the part where I screwed up the first time and realized that the wheels did fit on the base. I thought they didn't, and I was doing them crossways. Now I'm just buttoning in taking that good old DeWalt stapler and making its rounds, you know what I mean? Now I'm installing the door, basic hinges, basic hook and latch. Funny story about the door. That door is a scrap piece of the floor. There's a piece of floor or a shelf so that they can, because rabbits like to jump around and stuff. So there it is, that little floor there. I made that the wrong size, so I had to make it work, but it gave me a cutoff piece just perfect for that door. And that's the finished bunny house. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Please remember to like and subscribe. Thanks again.